Guys, so let's talk about Brighton and Hove Albion versus Westham. The good news is that Mohammed Kudus scored a goal today. The bad news is that Westham lost that game by 3-2. And I'm here to tell you what that goal meant for Mohammed Kudus and also talk about his performance in that game. And also talk about Westham themselves. Something's wrong with that team, both spiritually and physically. They have a problem. We are going to talk about that because if I were Mohammed Kudus, if I enter that dressing room, it will be physical between me and also my defenders because I don't get why I'll be suffering for a goal this season and I score and you, a defender, you can't perform your basic duty such as preventing your opponent from scoring, protecting a lead. Why? Westham, why? So guys, we are going to jump into it, so please make sure to like, subscribe and also turn on notification. Quickly, let's jump into it. I'm not going to lie, Brighton and Hove Albion played a very good game today. They possessed the game, especially in the first half. They detected the pace and they were rewarded with a goal in the first half. A brilliant goal by Ayarisi. That goal should be standing for goal of the month. A brilliant goal from Brighton and Hove Albion. I loved it. So when the first half ended, I was thinking to myself and I was like, what is West Ham going to do? Now, the second half started and immediately 2 minutes into it, Mohammed Kudus scored a goal. A brilliant goal, of course. And I was just screaming, saying, Kudus is back, Kudus is back, Kudus is back, my boy is back, the goal is back, this is the goal he has been looking for. And if you look at Mohammed Kudus' goal celebration, you could see he was screaming. The only time you see a player scream like that, you know what that goal meant to him. He is back, Kudus is back as at that moment. He did not even do his goal celebration, sitting on the advertisement board or bringing out a chair. No. He screamed because it meant a lot to him. And then what? West Ham doubled it up with a second goal. So in that game, they were leading. But the sad thing about West Ham this whole season is that if you are looking for one team in the EPL that know how to lose focus, is their job. It is West Ham. Do you know when they took the lead in that game where they were leading by 2-1, they allowed Brighton and Hove Albion to do a comeback. Now Brighton and Hove Albion scored a goal and also double it up with a third goal, the winner, in 90 plus 2 minutes. That is why I believe West Ham are having both physical and spiritual problems because as at this point, you can't just sit down and look at this team and tell me it is physical, it is tactical, it's from the coach. No, these players have some spiritual problem. I'm telling you, which kind of team is this that you decide to lose game back to back? I'm even surprised they are not even the part of the relegation threat. I'm surprised because looking at the way they have performed this season, it's so awful, it's so poor, and it has reflected on individual performances from players such as Mohammed Kudus. It pains me a lot. I'm not going to lie to you. It pains me. Now, let's talk about Mohammed Kudus' goal he scored in that game and what it meant to him. As I said, when he was celebrating, he screamed. Now, the reason why he was screaming is that this is a player who have been lambasted on social media for not scoring a lot of goals this season, for not performing like the way he performed last season. If you are looking for players who have hit the woodwork the most this season, it is Kudus. In the EPL, it is Kudus. So sometimes I feel bad for him whenever he gets the chance and hits the woodwork. I'm like, which kind of bad luck is this? But then today, in the second half, he scored that goal. And that was his first goal in 2025. The whole of 20, this is the time Mohammed Kudus is scoring his first goal. And the last time he scored a goal was way back in December 2024. So it meant a lot to Mohammed Kudus. For him, the confidence is back. I want to end the season well. I believe this are things Mohammed Kudus will be telling himself. I want to end the season well. But guess what? His defenders were not able to protect the lead. That is why I said, if I was Mohammed Kudus, at the end of the game, I heard the final whistle from the referee, I'll walk straight into the dressing room and hold the neck of my defender and ask him, why? Can't you protect a lead? Because as at this point, it is so awful. Yes, Kudus has scored, you want to celebrate her? I mean, you can do that. But you see, when a team does not win, you will not even come and talk about the person who even scored in the first place. At this point, we should be all talking about how Kudus is scoring, that should have been the conversation by now. But you see, they lost the game, so you can't even go and talk about it. And as much as I want to rant about how bad West Ham performed, I'm not going to lie. Baleba. That guy was super today. he made sure Mohammed Kudus did not play as much as he would love to. And I'm not going to lie to you guys. See, Baleba is an excellent player by all standard. And I'm not going to mince words. Kudus should have done better against Baleba in the first half. Baleba as a DM, playing as a defender, he did extremely well. And I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to mince words, as I said. I'm going to give him his praise. In fact, the whole Brighton and Hove Albion team, most of their players, we don't know them, but they performed extremely well today. They performed extremely well. And see, Kudus, the goal he scored has, given him a very important record, which is he has reached 20 direct goal involvement in the EPL for himself. This is a personal record for Mohammed Kudus himself. 20 direct goal contribution in the EPL, which is good for Kudus. I'm not going to lie to you. Kudus needs a good team for next season. I'm one of those few people who believe Kudus should leave Westham. At this point, it is not a safe space for him anymore. If Kudus decides to stay at Westham for next season, I'll be surprised. I'll not know who would advise him. But Kudus, if the chance comes to move to another EPL club, please take the chance. I beg you, my brother. I beg you, this West Ham team and the way they are playing, it will be very difficult for Kudus to play in Europe, be it the Conference League, the Europa League, or even the Champions League. We want to see our star boy. This Kudus is the face of Ghana football. So when he's not performing, it affects us. You see the way they sweat? And they do the video in light of. So it should tell you what it means to see Kudus score and for me not to even be celebrating the goal, but then talking about how West Ham lost that lead. But then he say everything is okay. Kudus scored a goal, and so far this season he has 4 goals and 2 assists in the EPL. And I just believe that he will definitely end the season well, because the end justifies the means. The fact that he did not play well all season does not mean he's going to end the season like that. And guys, the goal is on social media. Go and check it out. Kudus scoring from a tight space. It should tell you how important that goal was for West Ham. It was something that was going to ginger the team for them to do an upset in the EPL. But I feel very sorry for West Ham, because it should have been the case where we come here, talk about Kudus and how he performed very well for West Ham. Oh, but guys, Guys, it's very sad. I'm not going to lie. It's very, very sad. Now, Kudus after the game was rated 7.4 by SofaScore. Finally, SofaScore is doing the right thing, rating Mohammed Kudus 7.4, which is excellent in my own opinion. So for me, this is why I'm going to end it with a reaction. The light off they are giving us in Ghana here, it's funny me, but then still the video has to be done. You can see me at the sweat. So guys, as you can see, at the sweat, like Charlie, I still for do Kudus, because Kudus and I be one star boy. If I don't do this video today and they don't unlike today, I don't know when I'll do it. So guys, this is why I'm going to end my reaction on the game. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and also turn on notification. Let me know your thoughts about West Ham themselves, that team. Because for me, spiritually and physically, they have a problem. West Ham, if Kudus stays the next season, I'll be surprised. This team is like when you're in the team, like, you understand, you'll be doing well, but you never move forward in your career. It's like, okay, I'm in West Ham, I'm doing well. Just like Declan Rice, until he won that Conference League title, he was an okay player in an okay team. We don't want that for Mohammed Kudus. We want a very good player in a very good team, winning trophies and legacy, if that's what we want. So guys, this is where I'm going to end it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and also turn on notification. My name is Adam. I'll make sure to see you in the next one. Charlie, we go bye.